Dr. Ravi Prakash stands out as a leader who has built a career spanning cutting-edge innovations in cybersecurity, cloud solutions, and artificial intelligence.
Teams working together to design a solution that not just was technically helpful, it was a regulation first strategy.
Long-term solution which people don't realize at times, not just for the immediate gain, but in the longer run, it's a bigger solution that one then provides.
I also lead my team with a zero trust mindset. Encouraging my team to treat continuous learning like a hygiene.
Very true, very good points in terms of how our young viewers can see and adapt to long-term growth rather than short-term goals.
I realized something important. Technology is without governance is like innovation without direction.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to FaceTime with Leaders, the podcast by Directors Institute World Council of Directors. Here, we sit down with global leaders, boardroom veterans, and future forward strategists to decode how leadership is evolving in a world driven by disruption, ESG, digital governance, and decisive vision. In a world where security and technology intersect, Dr. Ravi Prakash stands out as a leader who has built a career spanning cutting-edge innovations in cybersecurity, cloud solutions, and artificial intelligence. With a rich experience in network security, risk management, and digital transformation, Dr. Ravi's journey reflects his passion for safeguarding the digital world. From working with top-tier companies to implementing advanced security measures and leading high-impact cloud migrations, Dr. Ravi has been at the forefront of some of the most complex challenges in the IT industry. Today, on FaceTime with Leaders, we dive deep into Dr. Ravi's expertise and hear his perspective on the ever-evolving cybersecurity landscape, AI's role in shaping the future, and his personal approach to leadership. Dr. Ravi, it's a real pleasure to have you with us today.
Thank you. Thanks for being here. Okay, so I would like to be here. Okay, so thanks a lot. Thanks again.
Yeah, it's our pleasure, sir. So we would love to start with a very simple question that if you could take us through your career journey, like if you could share with us how it all began and what led you to the place you are today.
Okay, thank you for this question. Looking back, my journey has been shaped by curiosity, resilience, and commitment to a lifelong learning. I give a lot of credit to my mother, whose values laid the foundation for whatever I do. Okay, I began my career with a modest role maintaining headsets. Soon I moved into telecom, which was transforming at that time. The world was getting connected. Okay, setting up legacy system taught me discipline and showed me how the communication truly changing societies. So that became the spark that drove me forward. Over the years, I transitions from legacy telecom to cloud native solutions and innovation driven environments. Each move wasn't about just about career growth. It was about staying aligned where the technology was getting headed. So I have learned that relevance, that this is not automatic. It requires a constant curiosity and adaptability through constant learning. So through all this, okay, one principle remains constant is like customer first, listening before responding, building trust, and focusing on outcomes have been my central approach. If I had to summarize my career in one line, it would be that technology will always evolve. Okay, but what defines us as the leaders is our capability to stay relevant, keep learning, and put people at the center. Thank you.
Yeah, very well said. I think curiosity and the ability to go ahead and learn things that are new at early stages in your career really take you forward. So you've led several cloud migrations like the CDR application in Europe and the CSAT survey in India. These are complex projects that require not just technical skills but also a deep understanding of business needs. What were some of the biggest obstacles you faced during these migrations, and how did you turn them into opportunities?
Thank you for this question again. Okay, like leading cloud migration like CDR application in Europe and CSAT survey in India has been both like challenging and rewarding. One of the biggest hurdle was navigating compliance and data sovereignty, especially with the Europe strict GDPR regulations. So at first, these look like as constraints, but I choose to approach them as an opportunities. We built cross-functional teams, engineering, legal, compliance, project management teams working together to design a solution that not just was technically helpful, it was a regulation first strategy. Okay, which we approached. Okay, for example, we implemented geo-fenced data storage and end-to-end encryption, ensuring compliance without compromising on scalability and performance. What began as a regulatory necessity ultimately evolved in a reusable compliance framework. This turned into strategic advantage and is strengthening customer first and opening new doors to the partnerships. Another key challenge was aligning diverse stakeholders across geographies. So, clear communication and regular steering committee updates and transparent change management helped us build trust and ensure adoption. What I learned from the cloud strategy must embed the regulation risk and the security to the security to be start with. Okay, not the afterthoughts. Okay, so by framing constraints as catalyst, and we not only delivered successful migrations, but also enhanced governance, reduced risk, and potential organization for long-term growth.
Yeah, it's a long-term
Thank you.
solution which people don't realize at times, not just for the immediate gain, but in the longer run, it's a bigger solution that one then provides.
Right. Thank you.
So your expertise in next-gen firewalls, data encryption, and multi-factor authentication stands out. With cybersecurity evolving at such a fast pace, how do you keep yourself updated with the latest developments in the field?
Uh, Question you asked. Thank you for that again. So one I think that many leaders in technology can relate to cybersecurity is evolving so fast. So as staying updated isn't a task. It is like my daily rhythm. Okay. So for me, learning is a discipline, and I stay connected with my peers on communities like LinkedIn and Slack, where CISOs and researchers share real-time insights. I also make use of podcast and webinar during my downtime, which helps me to keep a pulse. Okay, to have a new threats. Okay, I am top on any new threats. Okay, so but it is not about absorbing. It is like mostly about applying it. Okay, because we know everything. Okay, we know good things, but we don't implement and apply it. Okay, on ground. So, for example, adjusting firewall rules. Okay, in the like after a new phishing surge, or like a tightening MFA in response to the social engineering attempts. Okay, so these are the things we do. I also lead my team with a zero trust mindset. Okay, encouraging my team to treat continuous learning like a hygiene, something we do every day, not occasionally. Okay, so at the end of the day, okay, best defense is agility, and above all is the curiosity at scale. What I believe. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Very true. Very good points in terms of how our young viewers can see and adapt to long-term growth rather than short-term goals.
Thank you.
So, having worked with cloud solutions and platforms like AWS, Microsoft Azure, and Genesis, what are some best practices you'd recommend to organizations looking to streamline their telecommunication systems with cloud solutions?
Telecom is no longer about just about connectivity. It's about the customer experience, where infrastructure is agile and scalable, and cloud native, and the entire implementation business becomes more responsive and resilient. So my first recommendation is to align a cloud strategy with customer and agent design, with the architecture around the movements that matters most. Okay, like customer calls, IVRs, live chats, and outbound contact. For example, like when a global retail brand moved to a cloud platform, okay, integrated with AI, average handle time was dropped by 20%, and CSAT was increased by 25%. So best practice, what I emphasize, including comprehensive planning, governance, and early stakeholder engagement, rigorous testing, and strong documentation, uh, and user adoption are equally critical. So done well, okay, and telecommunication isn't just a cost-effective solution. It creates a empathetic and anticipatory service that customer truly value for, and truly having they are ready to invest for. So that's the
Yeah.
point what I wanted
Yeah.
to make
If you
it
have
clear.
processes in place, then everything just becomes way more easier.
Right.
All right, sir. We've talked strategy, innovation, and leadership, but now let's have a little bit of fun. It's time for our very own rapid fire round. So, a few quick questions, and all we request you are quick answers in one word or one sentence. So, are you ready?
Yes, I am. Thank you.
Lovely. One word your colleagues would use to describe you.
That curious.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, curious because I am constantly seeking the new information, diving deep into ideas, and also have question until I found my answer. Okay, so I repeatedly asking that question. So curious is the thing which team members call me.
First job you ever did, and what's the one thing it taught you?
Like clear communication, okay, whether with the customers or with co-workers, can turn a decent team in the brilliant one.
Yeah. One gadget or tech tool you can't live without.
It seems my phone.
Yeah. If you could travel anywhere in the world right now, where would it be?
So Paris, okay, because I have visited like a long time ago. So I will try to have my family, wife and child be there. So Paris is the place.
Yeah. One piece of advice you'd give to your younger self.
I will tell that failure is not an end, it's a fertilizer. Mistakes grow strongest roots, okay, if you let them.
Very well said, sir. Okay, so that gets us to the end of our rapid fire round. Thank you so much for that. Now, coming back to the slightly more serious questions.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
So, in light of the recent 1.95 crore digital gold theft at Aditya Birla Capital's app, how would you approach strengthening real time transaction monitoring and anomaly detection in fintech platforms, especially when dealing with cloud based infrastructure and APIs?
Yes. Recent gold theft at Aditya Birla Group isn't a breach. It's a wake-up call for all of us as a leader. Okay, in fintech, security is more important than protection. Okay, and it's a digital credibility which is getting lost. Okay, so when trust is compromised, okay, so is innovation. Okay, so my approach rests on three pillars. One is people, process, and platform. First, build a culture of vigilance, security awareness, red teaming, and secure coding practices across all teams. Second, strengthen process by embarking DevSecOps, continuous auditing, APIs, and behavioral baselines to catch anomalies like OTP bypasses. So, I recommend that. Finally, leverage platforms like AI, ML, driven anomaly detection, real time SIEM updates, and zero trust validation for every API call. Okay. So in cloud engagement, first is of the approach, a flag, a coordinated bot, okay, attack that legacy tools may be missed. Okay. So the lesson is clear. Security isn't a checkbox. Okay, it's a culture, and leaders must set the tone because in fintech, trust is everything. So that's how I will approach my answer. Thank you.
Yeah, very well said, sir. Sir, you've recently joined Directors Institute, which is known for its focus on governance, ESG, and digital leadership. What motivated you to take that step, and how has the experience added to your leadership journey so far?
Uh, so that's a wonderful question. Thank you. Joining me, uh, like uh, Directors Institute was not just a step, it's an evolution. After years in technology, cybersecurity, and transformation, I realized something important. Technology is without governance is like innovation without direction. So you can deploy the best AI or build secure clouds, okay, but ethical without ethical oversight and accountability, it becomes a noise in the system. Okay. So what drew me to the Director Institute was its strong focus on governance, ESG, and digital leadership. So their programs don't teach frameworks. They shape the mindset of the responsible innovation. Since joining, my perspective has broadened. Okay, from operational excellence to the strategic stewardship. Looking ahead, I believe the future of leadership lies in the intersection of the technology, ethics, and governance. For me, governance is like a compass with the leadership that holds it.
Yeah.
So
Thank
thank
you
you.
so yeah, thank you so much for those kind words, sir, and thank you so much for sharing your journey, insights, and valuable lessons for the day. Because it's clear that your leadership style blends, like you said, technical expertise with a genuine passion for innovation plus governance. So thank you so much for making time out for us today, sir.
Thank you. Thanks. It was a pleasure for me. Thank you.
Likewise, sir. To everyone tuning in, we hope you found today's conversation insightful and inspiring. Whether you're leading teams, managing risk, or shaping the future of tech and security, Dr. Ravi's journey reminds us that leadership is about continuous learning, innovation, and a commitment to staying ahead of the curve. This is FaceTime with Leaders, powered by Directors Institute World Council of Directors. Until next time, stay future ready, lead with purpose, keep pushing the boundaries, and of course, have fun in your journey. Thank you so much.